Hey, Hannah Einbinder. Did you enjoy your life in America as an American? Without wars, terrorism, persecution, without the lived experience of being a Jew, because you get to only be a Jew when you want to speak against the Jews and get away with it? Do you enjoy your lived experience as a pet, tokenized Judenrat Jew that is adored by your mob fans of anti-Semites, covert anti-Semites, thinly veiled anti-Semites? Do you enjoy your German-sounding name? I sound sarcastic, but I'm actually really serious. I just heard you at the Emmys talk about how Judaism is separate from Israel, the ethno-state national. Okay, would you speak like that would you say that all the inhabitants of the 57 Arab ethno-states should separate themselves from them? Ever spoken about the 57 Arab ethno-states? How about the East Asian ethno-states like India, China, Japan? I can go on and on. You know, countries that inhabit the majority of ethnicity that is original to them. Oh, those can be regarded as indigenous states, kind of like Israel, because the Jews are indigenous to Judea and the Israelites are indigenous to Israel. It's the same people, same region. That's not an ethno-state. That's an indigenous predominant state. That's something that you American progressives love. You know what does count as an ethno-state's nationality? All the Muslim and Arab states. 20 plus Muslim, 50 plus Arab. Not 80% ethnicity like Israel is 80% Jewish, but 99 point something percent Arab, Muslim. And those are ethno-states nationalities, like nationalistic, sorry, forgive me for not having the perfect English that you have, because I didn't get to grow up here. I got to grow up as a Jew in the land of the Jews, historic one, not just state from 1948, but 3,000 years ago. Okay, so those ethno-states, nationalistic states, the Arab ones, were taken by force in the past 1,400 years with colonialism and occupation by sword. Those are nationalistic ethno-states. Why didn't you go on stage and call on them to disassociate themselves from their ethno-states? You wouldn't do that to Muslims because you're not a Muslim, so you can't speak about it without being called a hater? Yeah, you're already called a hater as you talk about Israel that way. We don't see you as a Jew because you do not represent us. You represent the tokenized pet Judenrats. We're the Israelis, 2/3 of world Jews. We're the ones that each of us has to be drafted to the Israeli Defense Force so that every Israeli could be alive in the past, since the inception of modern Israel as a state. This includes you, by the way, like you're alive because of the IDF. You think you'd be here today? You think any Jew in the world ever would be alive today for the IDF? You think Hamas and the Muslim Brotherhood and Hezbollah and the Houthis would all just leave you be if they weren't busy trying to kill Israelis? No, if they had already succeeded in killing all Israelis, you'd be next. You'd be gone long ago. You wouldn't even exist probably because your parents wouldn't exist, or maybe just your mom. I don't know. I don't know what makes you a Jew. Because saying that it's separate from Israel, have you ever bothered sitting to read the book of your people, the book of the Jews, the Torah, the Bible? Separating Israel from the Torah, from Judaism. Anyone watching this who maybe is a fan of Einbinder, if you want to listen to her as an American talking shit about Jews, Israelis, Zionists, however you want to call us, go ahead. But don't deceive yourself to think that you're listening to a Jew, which then makes it legitimate. No. The media, like Variety and other outlets, they like to tokenize these kind of Jews. These are tokenized Jews that you're listening to. Hannah, you speak as an American progressive brat. That's it. You do not speak as a Jew. You do not represent us. You do not speak for us. You are not a part of us. You have made it very, very clear. I scrolled through your fucked up feed. I did not see once a call to release the hostages, which would actually end the war. If you care so much about the war, if you care so much about the Palestinians, why don't you call to liberate, the Israeli hostages, the Jewish hostages that are starved and kept underground tunnels in the past 2 years? That would end the war. You don't have to call for their release because you care about your people. No, you don't have to call for their release because you care about them. It's okay. You can just call upon their release as a strategic tactic to take care of the Palestinians who took them and want to see us all gone from the land of Israel. Like you, it's okay. You resonate. That's fine. That's fine. Just do it for the Palestinians. Never mind us, your people. Never mind us. Good luck with your life as a non-Jewish American white brat. That's okay. That's okay. You can be that. You can be a misguided American brat that is ill-informed, but you are not a Jew and you are not to speak for us. Am Yisrael Chai.